Hey, sorry. I had to change the camera. My camera was overheating. So I had to switch it out. So now we're filming on my new phone. I've been had this phone since, before I left. This is the one I be filming on. So I don't remember what I was talking about, but all I know is that I was going through like life. So that's what I'm gonna do. I hate the fact that it highlights my thing, but it's all good. Pretty much got it all over. So I was gonna run how I usually do, walk through my, elementary school, then middle school, and then high school. But I don't think I should. I always do it like that because I never actually get to the gist. It's just I always wanted to I wanted to always tell my backstory, so because I've always wanted that, like all the anime, villains and shit, because the heroes always got their stories told, right? The ones that already did it, right? The heroes already got their story told. But for the villains, our story isn't told yet. So I guess we gotta tell it. I guess we gotta tell it. Since I was in elementary school, I was being groomed. I was gonna hit you with something else because I can't really hit it sometimes. So really hate it sometimes. So you know, what that comes with. Been touched a couple times. Some in my sleep. At least that's what he thought. Kids are smart. Kids are really smart. So if you think you got another thing coming, oh, you sure do. Because guess what? I'm back. So that means you woke up a villain, right? So, back when I was a child, I thought, it's going to be all fine. But then my cousin, I'm not going to get into it because I have a lot of cousins. But I thought he was going to be there for me. I really thought he was going to be there for me. But no. And I'm kind of tired of always believing I need to talk to someone to make them realize or get them to apologize to me or whatever. I want that nigga in jail. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. Before, I wanted that nigga in jail, locked up for life, and can't even kill himself because you did it. Like, I just realized something. My shit was down here the whole fucking time. Oh shit. It probably still worked too though. It's cause God don't want me to talk too much about it, but because I know the individual that talked about it with me only could say what could say. Because in that moment, that individual was really sad and didn't know what to do. But in that moment, just know, if anybody ever does come talking to you about pedophilia or rape or anything of that, just know you handled the conversation really good and made me very happy. It's just, maybe don't ask them to text their groomer. You know? Or like, say I'll talk to them, because I kind of don't want that. Like if you talk to them, you go talk to them, you know? But don't tell me that. You know, don't tell me that, you know? But yeah. Nah, like, if you look at the world for what it is, the world will look at you. So because I told this individual, somebody that is very important to me in my life, because I told him, this individual, life can go either two ways, but I'm gonna let it how I want it to, with how I'm talking. I did at some point want him to go to jail. And maybe too, if he still kept doing it. Are you still a pedophile? I'll call you out so fast. I'll call you out so fast if you is though. Really? Really? Are you? I hope you're scared. Don't kill yourself. I need you alive. Don't do it. You know, you need to sit with it. You need to sit with this shit. Because I do love you. I do love you. I hope you know that. But like, you gotta sit with that shit. But you thinking about killing yourself? You sound so foolish. You hurt my heart, because it's like, you know how bad I wanted to kill myself? But guess what? I have to love my cousin. Don't tell nobody. I'm done. But like, it's because I also see you as a human too. So that's why I said don't kill yourself. I'm going to make sure this world is great first before I air my shit out. For real, for real. But that's why I'm letting you know beforehand. Because I know you're watching. I'm letting you know beforehand I do anything to watch out. But I want you to be alive. I need you to be alive. I need you to. I need you to really trust me here. Honestly. I really need you to trust me here. I'm God. I wouldn't say these things if I didn't mean it. I need you to trust me here. Everything that I'm going to say up from after what I'm saying now is the truth. It's always been the truth. Always. From the moment I got on this fucking camera. It's always been the truth. Since the moment I started filming for my life, it's always been the truth. And I only plan on telling the truth. I only plan on exposing the truth because I revealed myself to the people. And this is what I reveal. I don't lie. I don't like to lie. I don't fuck with lying. I don't fuck with lying. So when you lie, and I mean when you truly lie, I hope it's for a good cause. For your sake. So, I'm telling you this now to understand that you don't run my life. You don't rule me anymore. You never did. Actually, I let you do everything I wanted. I let you. I really did. Let you do everything and still loved you all the way to the end. Like you wanted. And now I'm done. That's what you wanted, right? That's what you wanted. You wanted me to love you to the end. And I did. To the very end. To the fucking family reunion, nigga. To the family reunion. Till I talked to you, nigga. You remember when we talked in the corner? Oh, I'm spooking the shit out of you, huh? You can't stop me from using my words. You can't stop me, nigga. You remember when we was in that building and we sat on the couch and you sat on the couch and, I sat, kind of, away from you, but we talked. I told you how I was feeling. And then you remember how you still told me you still got that room at the end of our conversation, at the end of me literally telling you I got a wife now. I kind of just want to chill. Like, I hope all is good with you. I hope we straight, because I kind of knew you was all about that. I kind of knew that's how you was moving. That's how you always moved. So that's why I had to let you know. I knew how you was. I knew who you were. Don't pretend like you wasn't like that every year. Don't pretend like you didn't come through on my summer vacations to just see me. Don't act like that. Don't pretend. But I'm not going to air you out. Like I said, I'm not going to air you out. But just know, I'm going to make sure the people around our lives and the people in our lives know it's you, pedophile, dead ass. Like, it's you, nigga. And just because your life was a bit different, a little crazy, you didn't do it. I like to hope you didn't do it. So, if somebody else that also went through the same thing as you didn't do it, touch kids, that's why you don't got kids, nigga. That's why you don't got no kids. Dead ass. That's why you don't got no fucking kids. Like, that's why you don't got kids. That's why you don't got no wife. Like, that's why you don't got shit, nigga. That's why you don't got shit. You was touching kids out here for what? And not even just kids, your family, bro. That's gross, nigga. At least you could have waited till I was 18. At least you could have waited till I was 18, nigga. You could have at least waited, because I loved you. Regardless, I did. I loved you. I don't mind. Look, and I need people to recognize this also, too. I need people to recognize this. If I'm coming on here to say, hey, it's okay to love your cousin. Hey, it's okay to love your sister or your brother. Or, hey, it's okay to love your parents. The way that the society doesn't think about or talk about with the people. Because we've been so secluded to feel like shit and feel like we're not supposed to feel. Right? But feelings are already things that you can't explain. Or feelings are just things that already come and go that you can't control. That's why I said, if you go to that person and ask them, hey, you want to go with me? When it's both consensual, right at the right ages, 18 and up, that you guys are on the both same pages. This is what you want. This is what you guys want. There's no problem. There's no problem. Absolutely no problem with that. If the mom wants to be with her son and the son wants to be with his mom, like that, like sucking on her titties for life, let it be. Let it be. That shit gets me horny. Let it be. But you also got to make sure that mom was waiting until her son was 18. You got to also realize you got to see what the parent is doing too. Because what happened if the parent was touching that baby? Because she wanted, or whatever the parent, he wanted, or they wanted, Z wanted just the child, right? To be happy, something to be happy with. Like my pedophile, right? He just wanted something to be happy with because there wasn't something to be happy with growing up for him. So because there wasn't something to be happy with growing up with, something just for him, then guess what? Now he finally found something just for him, something he loves, something that actually loves him back, that can just be for him, right? And I've always been like that for people. I've always wanted to be like that for people. I know I've always wanted to be like that for people. But at the same time, now at this point in my life, I know I'm done with that. So I'm done fulfilling what I need to do for my purpose. So now that I'm done, God wants me to say this. Yeah, I fell in love with my cousin. I fell in love with multiple cousins, to be honest. I fell in love with friends. I fell in love with myself. And I fell in love with the one I'm with now. And the one that I'm with is the most important of all. That's why God and my wife are on the same level, but she's right here and God is right here. You know, because I love God more. But they're right there, nigga. They're right there. Because I go to her. I go to home at the end of the day. I go to home at the end of the day. She's not going to look at me like I'm crazy. I have feelings. I'm human. So, yes, I did fall in love with these people, or I did like these people, or I did have some chemistry or things that could happen with these people, even strangers, whatever, just people. It's feelings. It's not that serious. Now, look. Depending on the situation, if they really rail in the fact that they hate this situation, they hate the whole thing, then those are the people that really want it the most. You got to really think about it. Those are the people that want their dick sucked the most by their brother, or by their sister, or by their cousin, or by their mom, or by their dad, or by their grandpa or grandma. Dead ass. Those are the ones that want it the most. Want it the most. I'm not even exaggerating, bro. Want it the most, bro. The most, bro. The most, bro. Think about it. And that's okay. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not looking at you judging you. It's just the fact that it's what you want the most and you're lying about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to lie. It's you. We can't keep... Oh, he just said he loved his cousin. Oh, he can love his sister. Or da-da-da. Yeah, I could love my sister. I very well could love my sister. Shit. My sister is beautiful. And she got titties. Yes, I could. But she's my sister. I'm not gonna mess with that. And she's married. Like, she's my sister. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's how I feel. Like, she's my sister. But I'm gonna admit, yeah, it's my sister. Like, if she wasn't my sister, yeah, fuck. Fuck, like, and like, that's why, like, I'm gonna bring it up, okay? You guys are gonna hate me. But look, I gotta be neutral with this one. I have to, because he was hurt too. He was human too. You have to remember, he was human too. So Trump, right? That's the only time I'm gonna say his name. My mom calls him the man with the face. And that's what we're gonna move on calling him. So the man with the face, right? When he said he loved his daughter and like things like that. He shouldn't have done it like that. That's for sure. No, not like that at all. But I like the fact that he was honest. That's why he won. It's the fact that he's honest. The fact that he was real. Like nothing before. You just said you want to fuck your daughter. Really? And he's like, yeah, and? God told him. But he forgot God. God told him, but he forgot God. Not saying God said it's good for you to fuck, or say you want to fuck your daughter. No. At the time that he did it, when she was young, no, gross, disgusting. And even then, still, it's his daughter, so for some of y'all, disgusting, ill. But like I said, it goes right back to what happened if she also found him attractive. Let's hope and pray to God he ain't touch any of his kids, right? So let's say he didn't touch any of his fucking kids. If she got to the age and now, oh, she finds the clip that says, no, I found my daughter attractive. And guess what? She thinks on it. She's like, I mean, he's literally saying it almost all the time. It's weird. But it's my dad. And like, I wouldn't want to be with any other man but him. So, and I mean, maybe we could try. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's crazy. I know. It's opening a lot of doors here. But I've also seen with them doors, all of it. This is what people need. And that's what's crazy. This is what people need. To know they can fuck their sibling. To know they can fuck their cousin. To know this can all happen. And you're not going to hell. To know you're not going to hell. To know that's true. Right? You're not going to hell. God just wants you to be happy. No matter how that looks. No matter what that looks like. If you are happy, that's it. You already found your piece of heaven. Not giving a fuck. If I gave a fuck about every fucking thing that happened back in the day, we would still be like every TV show. Still in the times of no technology. Nothing, nigga. I would have no hope for a life of people. Yeah. If I kept thinking hell exists. Or more like, I can't be me. Even worse, I can't be me. And that's why I talk about the cannibals of the world and the sociopaths and the serial killers of the world. I don't condone even the school shootings. We gotta talk about that because school shootings are as serious as they come. Okay? But you have to remember who's behind the gun. The person that used the gun is also disheveled, but they shouldn't have used the gun like that. The person used the gun like that. That doesn't mean the gun is bad, right? So now you figured out the cause to it, but now you got to figure out the cause of why the person did it. And yes, the person is still in trouble. The person is still in trouble because you still killed all these kids, or you got some of these kids, or you still killed the same group of people, or yada yada yada, sex trafficking, pedophilia, all that shit. Look, I feel like there should be levels to the shits. And I say it like that because just like BDSM, if you know BDSM, I love BDSM. They don't kink shame. The reason I love BDSM is because the world. There's a bunch of people that can go to one world, sex, and just be free because it doesn't have to be just sex. You get what I'm saying? That's why I said X, S, S, M, 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 M. I'm sorry, I just... let me break that shit.